86 is a fantastic show that drops a variety of subtle hints throughout the story.
Oh, I
There are
know.
numerous subplots that you, the viewer, might not catch
Bet I didn't catch any of these.
if you did not pause frame by frame. In this video,
I
we will
wanted
be
to, trust me.
exploring some of the themes,
Trust me, I wanted to pause
symbolisms,
every
motifs,
frame.
and world building you might have missed. In the first episode, we see a blackboard where Cujo wrote there are only 129 days left until end of service. As Reddit user Pedot has documented, it took exactly 129 days to depart for their final recon mission.
I knew
Our
that.
Spearhead Squadron knew full ahead of time when they were going to depart for their final
I
destination.
knew that.
Names and the importance of names is a recurring theme. Before Lena became the handler of Spearhead, she was first seen as a handler of a different squad. You can see most of the individuals without an alias. This is because most 86 members die within their first year of service, according to the novel author, Asato. Those who last more than a year are then recognized with a name of their choice. It goes to show
Alright.
how much more meaningful it is to have a group who
I know this guy's gonna really get into details that I definitely missed. Like these, I pretty much like knew. I knew this one at least.
are all on their fourth year of service. They are the cream of the crop, the best of the best. In other words, they needed to be dealt with. Have you ever wondered why there was a slogan, "Welcome to the base closest to heaven"? On my first watch, it didn't register. Once it was revealed that the Spearhead Squad is the equivalent of the Suicide Squad, it all made sense. To make things worse,
That's what I said. That's what I said today. The Suicide Squad.
the mannequin's neck is another form of foreshadowing. On the topic of names, I can't come up with a more perfect name than 86. On the surface level, 86 simply referred to the people who live outside
get
of
rid of
District
someone.
85. However, if you check Wikipedia,
I want to 86 all of you.
86 has another disturbing meaning.
I 86 to my girl. Wait, no, my ex. I didn't mean my.
It generally means to get rid of someone or something. In 1970,
My ex.
it also meant to kill or execute.
No, I didn't. No. I should have.
Let's talk about the name of our heroine,
I should have.
Vladilina Milize. I'm going to call her Lena.
Me too.
But her name is Lena.
Is it though? Not according to Dr. Google.
Vladilina. Lena.
I call her whatever the fuck I want to call her. I call her
According
Lee
to
if I want to.
NameDoctor.com, her first name is the female equivalent of Vladimir, which means to rule or govern
Like Vladimir Putin.
with greatness and peace. I couldn't find the meaning of Milize,
Bro, this art is doing something to me. Stop it. Take this off the screen.
so comment down below if you know what it
I'm
means.
trying to pay attention, bro.
In episode 2, the title and name of the squad is Spearhead, named after the tip of
I thought it was named after Edge from WWE. Spear?
the spear, which means they're the vanguard and usually the first to engage into battle and therefore the first to
Spearhead.
die. When maintaining a spear, the tip should get the most attention. Since the Spearhead Squad never gets any replacements, it means the Republic has no intention of maintaining their spearhead.
Oh my god, the meaning gets deeper and deeper. Damn!
They are giving it a quick maintenance every now and then, but their plan is just to replace the spearhead every time it gets damaged to the point it becomes inoperable. It is also possible to break the spearhead if it's stuck inside an enemy. It's painful for the enemy to remove.
Why are you
spearhead,
showing this?
While you can
Uh-oh.
easily attach a new spearhead to the shaft
E.T. versus Kirby.
as a replacement. The final recon mission is just that. Give the kids enough ammo and fuel to do maximum damage, and then replace the spearhead with a new one.
Should have
A
called him
small but
Gunhead.
powerful detail was teased by Asato on Twitter. She was referring to the book Shin was reading at the time, All Quiet on
Yep,
the
oh, we know that fucking book now.
Western Front. Although I haven't read the novel, the synopsis of the story
Wait, it's a real book in real life? I could buy this right now?
is about how soldiers' lives are thrown away by their commanding officers who are stationed comfortably away from the front, ignorant of the daily terrors on the front line. By witnessing the atrocities of war, these young
I
soldiers
told you, everything's a fucking metaphor, bro.
on the front line. By witnessing
Even this pot right here. There's something with it, bro. That's like a spear into the...
witnessing the atrocities of war, these young soldiers lose their innocence and are regularly reminded of death. In addition, the massive loss of life and minimal gains from the fighting are
It's a movie
constantly
too?
emphasized. Does this sound familiar? Young children
Sounds
forced
very
to throw
familiar.
their lives away, while the Alba are throwing parties safely within their walls.
Oh, I want to throw a grenade.
As for Kaie's death flag, it was briefly foreshadowed when she was playing a card game with Haruto. She was left with the Joker card with a Grim Reaper on it. Episode 4 continues.
I should have
to
known.
reinforce the dire
I didn't even notice that, bro. What the fuck is wrong with me?
situation the 86 are put in. They are forced to defend the Republic while not even being acknowledged as human beings. When Lena goes to visit the war memorial, we see her walk past a bunch of empty memorial walls. In fact, the very last casualty the Alba suffered was none other than Lena's father, Václav Milice.
Then wasn't I trying to read these names one day? It said like Gunther or some shit. I remember this. These are all like German names, bro. Ebel Schonheit.
Let's talk about
Anybody German in here? What up?
Lena's best friend, Annette. There's a reoccurring subplot about how all of her suitors are out of her age group. In
Yeah. Common anime thing. You did read it. Yeah, I know I did read it, bro. See, I don't miss anything.
episode 5, we see all of her suitors on full display. When asked about why she put them up, she mentions her coworkers did it as a joke. In the next episode, literally Santa Claus applies to be her husband. When Lena comments on the age of her suitors, Annette has a painful expression but brushes it off. It's later revealed that Annette was bullied in school for being friends with an 86. Let's connect the dots.
Me too.
What if the bullying never stopped?
I was pretty much an 86 in school, so I feel it. Can't believe I didn't put this together when it happened.
What if the reason why no one in her age group wants to date her is because they remember she was friends with an 86? Only those who are young enough to not know her history and those who are old and desperate are thirsty for her.
Yeah, so just date a child. It fixes it.
Annette is trapped in a society where she's all alone. Let's talk about world building. Food is a recurring theme in 86. It was mentioned multiple times how the Alba are eating artificial, processed food. Lena goes absolutely bonkers for some real ingredients. Do you recall the scarcity of
Don't do this. Don't do this. It's too much pain in one day. Don't.
food in Attack on Titan? Land is limited within the walls of the Republic. As a result, processed food has become the norm due to lack of farmland and
Processed food, bro. It's like New York. None's real. None's fucking fresh.
no imported goods. But did you notice how well the 86 were eating? It was as if a cook out of Shogugeki no Soma was doing a cook-off and the 86 were being served. Okay, I'm exaggerating a bit.
I would have ate that fucking cat. I'm not even lying. That cat would have been in my stomach.
But the details are definitely there. I mean, who puts this much effort into making food look
Roast him on a goddamn grill.
this good in a non-cooking show? You see, the 86 were both
They watched Food Wars.
hunting and gathering for their own food out in the open. The Alba would never serve meat, a luxury to those who they deemed as inferior. Their food is so bad, it got rejected by our robot dog. You know
Imagine Shin was on the phone with Lena. I'm just eating pussy right now.
that real fruit that
Literally. Not Blackie? No, I'm eating Whitey. That's less racist.
Lena is craving? Our lads have those on a regular basis. It's a small W, however small that
Small
may be.
W. Very small.
A1's
Lowercase.
adaptation has a strong sense of cinematography, and episode 7 packs a ton of it.
Oh yeah, with the fireworks and the explosions and oh man, I loved it.
Shinigami
Not the explosions, like you know what I mean?
Chosen, The Undertaker, the Shinigami. Here we see another scene where our protagonist with the burden of shooting one of his fallen comrades. The picture here is brief, but if you pause the frame, you can see a very powerful allegory. Do you see it? How about now?
What the fuck?
Fallen comrades. The picture here is brief, but if you
Oh
pause the
my
frame,
god!
you can see a very
What are they
powerful allegory.
doing? I would have never spotted this. Never, bro. I was looking at the leg. I was looking for Blackie.
How about now?
The fucking allegory.
Shin is a representation
Sephiroth?
of the angel of death.
from Smash?
His mission is not only sending off the souls of his fallen comrades, but also the ones trapped inside the Legion.
This show is a fucking
I
art
really
piece.
like the scene.
That's such a reach. I don't know, man. That looked clear as hell when he showed it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, why else does it look like that? It's like coming right out of his back.
And this frame, beautifully shot from a low angle point of view, demonstrates metaphorically how powerful Raiden is as he
I was actually gonna say, you know what a reach would be? This angle shot from the ground, because it's the dead calling him, because he's gonna die one day. You know what I mean?
from a low angle point of view, demonstrates metaphorically how powerful Raiden is as he delivers his speech.
That's what I mean. The director. That's why I know it's not a reach. If this was like what's his name? The guy that did Transformers. Like Michael Bay, then I'd say, bro, that's a fucking reach. But this is different.
Although it appears that he is imprisoned by this cruel, unjust world, represented by these concrete walls, he has chosen to step out of it. In other words, Raiden and the others have chosen their own path to be free. All of them filled with determination. As the speech ends, the pale moonlight slowly reappears.
Amazing speech, yeah.
In an unexpected shower scene, some traumatic revelations about Anju are revealed. Many have speculated about why
I always wanted to revisit that scene.
she has silver hair, but
Details.
still lives in District 86. If you looked very carefully,
We did. Oh, see, I missed this because I was looking elsewhere
you can make out the
at the detail on the drops.
following letters on her back. Ors
S'mores, not, oh, whore's daughter.
aw, chores laughter, whores the.
I never realized that. None of you did either.
It's heart-wrenching.
You saw it online, and then you say I saw it. Liars.
To learn Anju was
S'mores
subjected
laughter.
to such abuse because she was a
That's
half
what I thought it said on her back. Not whore's daughter.
blood. She was
See, that was a
rejected on
great
both sides.
detail.
You can see the extent of her efforts to hide her secret back in episode 3. She was the only one to keep her.
I thought she was just like one of those kids that like to wear extra clothes. Like when I was a kid, I didn't take my shirt off to go in the pool because I had ninnies and like a little, like I didn't want to show it.
Jacket on. In episode 8,
I thought it was
we
like
were
that.
showcased the
Insecurity.
brilliant
So it is insecurity, but on a different level.
use of color to set the mood for each scene. There has been a recurring theme with dark and blue hues associated with the 86. The scenes at night stand for hopelessness and elicits a negative emotion. In contrast, the Republic is usually bathed in light, which represents hope and elicits a positive emotion. In the first half of the season, Lena was upbeat and cheerful, represented by her brightly lit room. As the story progresses, the room becomes
This is me at the end of episode 1. Wow, man, that light didn't last long.
darker, which is also a metaphor for her once cheerful optimism slowly burning out. As her mental state shifts, the light
Wow.
escapes the room.
I knew with the lighting and shit and the flowers, like the flowers played into the story, like dying and shit. I knew it had to be something. I just didn't know for
In
sure.
fact, the only source of light
That's
is
crazy.
placed where she's communicating with the 80.
Oh my god, that's what I mean. It's all dark around her, but the only source of light is right in front of her. Is where she's communicating with them. I mean, is that a reach or you think that's intentional? Nick, stop here. You're gonna get spoiled. How the fuck would I get spoiled, bro? It's part 1, isn't it?
86. We start off with Rain, a sense of despair carried over from Lena's scene. But there is a tone shift back at the barracks. It's uplifting and the change in setting reflects it. The rain eventually stops, a sign of good omen. As the team sets off for their final destination,
Intentional?
you feel a strong sense of hope and determination as Hands Up in the Sky plays in the background. Episode 9 is action-packed, so there's not a lot to say about the symbolism. At the end of the episode, we have a scene with a field of red spider lilies. It is the name of the withering flower in the opening sequence. Often found near graves, it is regularly used
By graves. Y'all gonna put that by my grave when I'm dead?
in funerals in Japan. The red
Yeah, I'll
spider
stop at
lily
episode
contains
11.
poison in its bulbs,
Used Nikamitsu no Yaiba.
flowers, and leaves. If you eat it, you may get diarrhea.
Whenever I see that fucking flower, I'm just gonna think of 86 now. Wait, what'd he say?
It contains poison in its bulbs, flowers, and leaves. If you eat it, you may get diarrhea, vomiting, or in the worst case
So it's like Taco Bell. It's like the Taco Bell flower.
scenario, it can be fatal.
When y'all see this flower, what do you think of? Be honest. I'm just gonna think of 86 now.
For those reasons, the red spider lily is often associated with death, reincarnation, and final goodbyes. The
Oh my god, it's his hair color.
scarlet flower is a perfect send-off for this episode as Shin says farewell to both his brother and Lina. ZX Kadaru wrote an impressive essay on the concept of paradise and how
This guy wrote an essay on the concept of paradise with 86. You could write essays on this fucking anime. Are any other animes getting essays written about them? Is Boruto getting a fucking essay in class turned in about him? The complications of Boruto Uzumaki. I don't think so.
how the first half of episode 10 drew parallelism to the Garden
Tanjiro's battle.
of Eden. You can find the link in the description below. Now,
Yeah, I turned in a paper about the Shibuya incident for sure, bro.
onto the heaviest
Look at this shit!
part. Like many of you, this episode hit different. My life flashed before my eyes is a common expression used to describe the widely reported phenomenon.
That was such a good fucking episode. It's probably one of my favorites in the series, bro. Seeing Fido, like, through his eyes, and then the tear and shit, like, I wanted to pause 1,000 times, but this would have been a 10-hour stream.
When a person recalls a rapid, detailed flashback of their life in chronological order.
Like, oh my god, man, I can't even imagine if my life flashed in front of my eyes like that when I die.
Scientists believe that you have
I'll see 86.
7 minutes of brain activity left after you die, which is also the length of Fido's flashback. But what is Fido? We learned that Fido met Shin 4 years ago and basically watched him
Bro, who wrote this, Senku?
grow up. There were bits and pieces in the story that showed us Fido was not simply a machine. Fido understood how each individual felt. He celebrated with his robotic arms in joy. He trembled in fear when Shin was being scolded. He understood that the food was terrible. He found a boiler so his friends can bathe.
I didn't even care that much about Fido the whole show. Now I'm one with him, and he's gone. I gotta watch the show again. This is a show I'm gonna watch with Liv on the couch. Right now we're watching Haikyuu. We're on we're about to finish season 1. Yeah, we're about to fight. We're about to play against what's it called, Okawa.
It's not far-fetched to say Fido showed more emotions
I gotta show this to her next. Fuck Vinland Saga. That's going on pause right now. We're going to this.
than The Undertaker. In a way, he shared responsibility with Shin in carrying everyone's memories. Fido provided both combat and emotional support. This is why it hit so hard when Fido went down. In the final key moments, we can see on the top left, Fido's power supply was running critically
I didn't
low.
even see
In
that.
this scene, Shin
I'm
takes
looking
a piece
everywhere
of
else.
Fido like he does with the other fallen juggernauts and thanks him for all they've been through. Shin knew they were going to have to leave him behind because they had no way of recharging him. So once again, what is Fido?
And guys, if you could pick one person to survive, would it be Fido or Sakura from Naruto? I got the donations after this. I'll check it out right after. But Fido or Sakura, guys?
In the second to last memory, we see a glimpse of Shin, Rei, and Annette in a picture dated 10 Last memory, we see a glimpse of Shin, Rei, and Annette in a picture dated 10 years ago. We were given multiple clues back in episode 8 that the Nozen family owned a pet dog.
This is why I needed this video. I needed shit like this. Alright, better question, guys. Fido or Usopp?
Let that sink in. Could Fido
Oh, I'm letting it sink in. I'm letting that sink in right through the fucking front door.
be Shin's pet dog from years ago? This entire segment is anime original content, and I commend the adaptation for bringing so much depth and characterization into a side character we hardly knew.
This, bro. This is one of the most I said it before, it's one of the most tragic shots I've ever seen. They had to show it again?
Throughout the season, there has been a number of stylistic imagery of separation between head and body. You have to admire what they did with the subtle cuts. The headless motif is a frightening element of the plot. What are they trying to say? Is it foreshadowing for what's to come? The finale of season 1 is what are they
I
trying
just
to
noticed the fucking cut in the mirror by his neck.
say? Is it foreshadowing for what's to come? The finale of season 1 is full of mystery and I have no idea what to make of it. We are shown some strange flashbacks and yelling from some unknown.
I'll kill everyone who threatens the princess. Yeah, we're gonna see more of her next season. Looks like Shin. Like if Shin was a femboy.
Simp, vowing to protect the princess. I'll take a guess that the Legion is now led by this guy, who appears to be a remnant of the invading empire. But no spoilers, please. In the post
Aw, he's like us. I love this, bro.
credit scene, we
He's probably right too. Oh, we stuck around for this shit.
have finally come full circle with the headless imagery. But there is one glimmer of hope, and you can find it on the 86 website. You see, all season long, the official website has been updating who has been destroyed.
I know he's not dead. I got 911 viewers. Oh, great, let's celebrate. I know he's not dead. Like, come on. I don't need a fucking website to tell me this.
After each episode.
Ain't nobody dead until I see them dead. They can show all the fucking metaphors and similes and imagery they want, bro. He ain't dead. Nobody dead. They're all alive.
The confusing part is
They're
that
on...
in episode 10, Shourei was still
Oh, I thought that was Kurena. Oh my god. I'm like, did I just get fucking spoiled?
marked as alive, but in episode 11, he is now destroyed.
Destroyed. Damn, bro. I need this page for every anime I watch.
The rest of the cast remains
Just-
alive? Even though they were shown to be knocked unconscious, we didn't get any
They're not dead. They're not dead. They're just unconscious, bro. That's it. That's what I said. Dead. They're not gonna kill characters just like that, bro. They're unconscious.
confirmation
That's
of
it.
their demise.
Look at them. Does that look dead to you?
In case you didn't notice, there are several parts of the opening sequence that changes throughout the series.
Y'all always tell me to look at this shit, but I can't listen to music like when I'm getting into an episode for some reason when I know it's gonna be like an emotional one. I should have listened to it on mute. I like when they do shit like this. Oh my god. They're gonna have to expand the screen one day. Wow. Look at this. The best part, ready? Oh wait, no, I'm too early, my bad. Guys, what show, anime? It could be a future season, or maybe a show that you wish would have had it. But which show do you think should utilize Hideyuki Sawano's music that doesn't have it? It could be a future show, a show that's already done, whatever. Imagine One Piece. Blue Lock. One Piece. Imagine. Gear 5 versus fucking Kaido. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, bro, wait. Don't make me dream. JJK. JJK, imagine instead of "you are my special," during that moment where Itadori's about to fucking snap and cry, a piano came in from Hideyuki, I would have turned into a fucking cum drop, bro. Thank you. The second phase of the TV anime will start broadcast in October 2021. Yes! The girl is with tears, the boy is with death. Yeah, because he's the Reaper. He's he's the Undertaker. And Elena's always crying. Okay. What an amazing video.
Hi there. If you made it this far,
That was him talking the whole time?
I want to thank you for watching this video.
Thank you.
As an anime-only watcher, I have no idea what's going on.
He's like me. Fuck yeah, bro. I found a channel that I like.